We are live. I'm gonna fix this a little bit. Okay, I think we're good. Good morning, good morning. It's early today. Early for cardio for me, but not early to be awake. How's everybody doing today? Whew. It is so freaking cold. I literally have a heater going right next to me. Good morning, good morning. Freezing in Myrtle Beach. We don't usually get this cold. It is so cold. It is in the 20s. Thank you, Rockstar. He said great fitness. Good morning, Ruminations. Good morning, Joseph. Good morning, Dave. Morning from Tom's River. That's where we're from. Good morning, Chad. Ciao, Fabio. I live in the USA. I'm in South Carolina. Today was leg day. Good job, Vishu. Morning to Melbourne, Shane. Good morning, good morning. Good morning to Ohio. Oh, it's got to be colder in Ohio than it is here. It's got to be. I would be shocked if it wasn't. Whew. Freezing in Tom's River, 27 degrees. I think that's about what it is here right now, Dave. So they told me Southern Living, but it's not warm enough. Adrian said, great color choice. Thank you. This is one of those bombshell outfits. So comfortable. I love these outfits so much, I don't put them in the dryer. I literally wash them and hang them to dry because I don't want them to get ruined because I love them. Hello, Wilson. Good morning from New York, Bangladesh. Thank you, Wilson. I appreciate that very much. How many kilometers do I walk a day? I don't know. I usually do a couple miles on here, but I don't know what that would be in kilometers, to be honest. No, I don't have any lifting meets coming up. Ooh, the high is going to be 26. I think that was in Ohio. Yikes. Jay Saunders, thank you so much. Good morning, Morrow. Good morning, Craig. Good morning, Sashin. I did not train yet today. Soren sign. I'm going to be doing glutes and hamstrings later today. No plans for competition. Growing biceps, Akash asked. Arms, I'm like not exaggerating. Go as heavy as you can, but with a lot of volume, which means hit like 15 reps, 20 reps, lots and lots of volume. Focus on getting that full extension in the bicep. A lot of people try and cheat their reps and they don't open up all the way. Get that full extension so you get that nice long muscle going and then curl all the way up. And you want to hit them different angles. So reverse curl, hitting your outer bicep, hammer curl, hitting the medial, and then palms up. You want to hit them all different angles, but lots and lots of volume. Volume equals actual growth. It's not as heavy as you go for a couple reps. It's the volume that does the work. Good morning, Elias. Yes, it's Friday. I can't believe it's finally Friday. Yes, I'm living in South Carolina. Good morning, good morning. What's happening to bikini haul videos? Well, it's under 30 degrees in Myrtle Beach. It is too cold right now to put on a bikini. But I will get more coming soon. Thank you. Mitch said I have an amazing personality. Thank you very much. I'm in Myrtle Beach, Big Dave. No, I will not be doing any see-through try-on hauls. That will get your YouTube channel shut down. Yeah, South Carolina is great. Dudek. Mountains, beach. I'm here for the beach. The beach is everything. I'm doing well, dipping. How are you? My shoulders are looking fantastic, full of power. Thank you, Adrian. So I have been getting a massage from this girl, Chris, who's amazing. I've not had a massage like this since I lived in New Jersey. Deep tissue, beats the hell out of me, makes me like borderline cry. I see Jesus, I'm telling you. But I've been feeling better. I've had 3 massages with her, and I've been able to actually engage my shoulders again, where I feel like I was going through the motions. Not on purpose, but I just couldn't feel them engage the way I used to. And over the last like 2 weeks, I text her every time I'm done with a shoulder workout, and I'm like, oh my God, I felt that. And I am so sore. So it's funny that you mentioned my shoulders, because they are hopefully gonna start getting back up to size again, because these are small for me. I don't think I know Manuel from Mexico. Yes, Shayna, I do coach online. I do remote coaching. Are you talking, Marcus, about CPA After Dark? We usually film once a week. I'm doing well, Parash. Mitch, you're close. Where do you live, Mitch? I would love to visit Australia, but I have no plans on doing that anytime soon. Will I do a try-on haul with a friend? I don't have any plans to, but maybe. If a friend wants to do a try-on haul with me. Abdo is in Egypt. Yeah, definitely pray for those California wildfires. Holy cow. It is so scary. They're losing everything right now. It's so overwhelming. I actually have 4 clients out in California that so far are in good shape, 2 of which are close. Close, what I'm saying, like within like 12 miles. And they're okay so far, but they say where they live in California, there's not really much vegetation, and most of the structures are made out of stone. So I guess that matters. Thank you, Abdo, subscribe to me. Mike Best is here. It's not leg day today. Man, if it was leg day again, I would really wonder if you're screwing with me. Shannon, the process to coach, you can send me an email. My email is KristenGraham.KG @gmail.com, and we could go over the whole process. Medi, I don't run on the treadmill, I'm just walking. but it depends on the person and what their goals are. Oh, Bangladesh, your family's in California. Are they in any danger right now, or are they away from the fires? Mike Best says it's back and bicep day, actually. Leg day's tomorrow. Well, at least tomorrow, if I'm on here, I won't be surprised when you tell me that it's leg day. Yeah, no problem, Shanna. Hopefully, I get an email from you later on, and we'll get something going. Show my bicep. Big Dave will be in Myrtle next month. Where are the hot spots? It depends on where you go in Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach is actually bigger than people realize. There's a lot to do out here. Depends on if you're coming with kids or just adults. Willie enjoyed his first live with me on Monday. Sauna and garage look awesome. Thank you so much, Willie. I appreciate that. I'm actually thinking about getting in the sauna later today. Bishy likes to see me and Jenna Gary work out together. It's been a while, but hopefully we'll see her sometime in 2025. We usually do make at least one trip to Vegas. Bangladesh's name is Tamim. Okay, well, hello. How old am I? I'm 39. I will be 40 in May. Super Saiyan lifts. Cold plunge is amazing. If you could take that cold water, it's amazing. Like, my pool is definitely going to be cold after this week, so cold plunge is definitely in the near future for me. Aniket, yes, I am. I know Lucius Graham, the big 40 is coming. I have a plan, starting to plan a party now. Willie said, love Myrtle Beach as a child. Used to stay at the Caribbean Hotel. There are some pretty cool hotels right on that ocean. Beautiful hotels. So much to do. Marcus will be 50 this year. When is your birthday, Marcus? Mine is in May. May the 4th be with you. Literally, my birthday is May 4th. Lucius Graham is closing on the big 6-0. Wow, when is your birthday? Mitch, you can find me on there. KGraham is my name. Good morning, Reggie. My Doberman is in the house. She actually does not like the treadmill. She actually starts to bark at it. We did have an issue. Oh my gosh. It was a near-death experience for the pit bull for Mr. Josh the other day. Chris was on the treadmill, and you know, the dog walked out and he was all wagging his tail, and Chris was like, hey buddy. So he walks over the treadmill, puts both his feet on the front end, and then starts leaning forward, and Chris was like, shit, oh my God, what do I do? And for some reason, hitting the off button was not the first thing on his mind. So he's trying to push Josh back while he's walking forward. It was a big mess. But behind me is the wall. So if Josh would have gotten on there and hit the wall, the machine would have just kept like scraping him. So Chris was able to get him off. But I wasn't out here. Good morning, Roy. Willie hasn't been to Myrtle since high school. Might go back with the Philly Rough Riders this year. Very cool. actually don't know what the Philly Rough Riders is. What is that? Thank you, JDNY. Modern ruminations, it's hard to set up a full body live because the treadmill is right in front of me. So that's really tough. Back-to-back workout, question mark. I'm constantly trying different routine. What do you mean by back-to-back workout? Do you mean like cardio and then a lift, or do you mean like train back and then train legs in the same day? What do you mean by that? Oh, best back workout. I misread that. I'm sorry. Oh man, I train back on another level. Back is one of my favorite body parts to train. But I'm constantly changing it up. You can hit upper back, you can hit mid back, you can hit low back. You can do unilateral work, which I love on back because then it engages your core. And then to double down, I love back and core days. Like today, my client this morning, I had her do back and core, but it wasn't back and like abs per se. It was back and like full core. Everything she did hit from like just below her chest down to her hip flexors. So she's gonna be screaming this weekend, but it was a good workout. Oh, it's a motorcycle club. Very cool. There's a lot of like things to do on the motorcycles down here. We have bike week. We have a few bike weeks. We have 2 in like May, and we have 1 in October. I usually head to the one in October. I love lat pull down. Usually do full back and full core workouts. Nice, Mike. Golden boy, I'm good. How are you? Fernando said Kristen is the best. Thank you so much. We don't have any snow in the forecast. It's D. James. We don't have any snow in the forecast. Usually Myrtle Beach doesn't get snow. Mark said have a great workout. Looking good. Thank you so much. I will not marry you. I am currently married. Happily married. Matrusa says, hey, how are you? No, you cannot date me. I am married, guys. Thank you, Mara. He said I'm number 1. Hello to Spain. Yes, Rock, I'm married. Oh, you have some rain coming in North Carolina today. I'm sorry, that's not rain, snow. Snow in North Carolina. They did say that if we got anything, it would be freezing, which probably means some ice and some messy conditions, but we didn't get anything. Could you please do a diet plan to help diabetic type 1? Getting into weightlifting. So one of my favorite things to do with people, I mean, it's fun to just get anybody into shape and get healthy, but when somebody has an issue, like an ailment like diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, things like that, it's even more fun because it's so important. I mean, it's important to be healthy in general, but when somebody's like, I don't have to be on meds anymore, and I help them do that, it's so rewarding. Yeah, Willie, y'all are crazy. My husband's all over my channel. He's all over my Instagram. I don't hide it. I'm very happily married. Thanks, Willie. Thanks for pointing that out. My biggest drive in life is probably health super saiyan. Health is so important. Big Dave, the adult hotspots in Myrtle. Again, it depends on what you're into. Like me and Chris like to get like real dressed up and go out. We don't do a lot of dive bars. So it just depends on what you like to get yourself into. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, LA will rise again. I mean, everybody gets cleaned up, dusts themselves off, and gets put back together, and they're stronger and more resilient. It just really sucks that this is going on. Mike Best said, I'll check in with you before leg day starts. Enjoy your cardio. Thanks. Have a great day, Mike. Thanks for jumping in again. Willie, are you calling me bullhead because I'm a Taurus? Scott Wilson, thank you for talking about it right away. I mostly eat fish, have 3 days fish, 2 days noodles for carbs, but can't put mass on my shoulders. So your diet's probably off. Weighing and measuring is really important, but also depends how you train too. Are you working out those muscles enough? Are you pushing the volume? Are you pushing the weight enough? It's a lot of things to talk about putting on mass. Thank you, Sunil. He said, great workout. Buffhead said, cool, we're both earth signs. Oh, somebody's named Bullhead in here. I missed that. That's funny. But I'm a Taurus, and I'm definitely bullheaded. So that's ironic. Firefighter, always giving great workout suggestions. Thank you. No, there are none of those types of clubs in Myrtle. Thank you so much. Nicola said, I'm an unbelievable woman. There are exercises for bodies like this. I don't even know what that says. Thank you, Sunil. Thank you, Randy. How old am I? I'm 39. I will be 40 in May. To hear I'm good. Diet alone is not going to define your shoulder muscles, Scott. In order to gain definition, you need to train as well. Whether you're putting on mass or whether you're just leaning out, you need to train. Thank you, Mauro. He said my dedication is very good. Example. Yes, I've done videos on Muscle Beach in Miami. Hello to France, Matthew. Welcome, welcome. I think it's afternoon in France right now. Oh, Willie, you'll be 40 on April 18th. Aries gang, yeah. My 17-year wedding anniversary is April 19th, actually. Oof, good morning. Getting ready for some HIIT training, nice. I did HIIT training yesterday, that's why I wasn't on here. It was a real burner. Oh man, don't get me started, Athletic Italian Bella. Those weight loss shots, I think are terrible. I think there is possibly a place for them for some people, but what I'm seeing and having to correct on people because they've lost their muscle completely. Think about it like this. You're burning through muscle You're seeing these instant results. You have no control over stopping it. Even though you believe that you do, most people don't stop it and they just lower their dose and keep that weight loss trail going, and they're not eating. Or I've sat down at the dinner table and had a meal with people that I've ordered an appetizer, barely touched it, but their appetizer of choice is like something fried and unhealthy. And they're like, well, that's all I'm eating. Well, that's really bad if that's all you're eating and you're choosing that kind of food. So I don't like it. I think diet and exercise, though it's not so always sexy and it does take work, is the way to go. Because when we get older and we've burned through all of our muscle, it's a lot harder to put muscle on when you're older. It's easy when you're in your 20s and 30s. Really hard when you start to get into 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and you're looking for that magic pill. Andrew's gonna work out with the personal trainer at 12:30. And happy birthday early. I'm turning 42 in May on the 18th. Wow, are you a Taurus? You're a Taurus then, right? That would make you a Taurus also, right on the cusp of Gemini. I think Gemini switches over on May 20th, if I'm right. Yes, to hear cardio helps in reducing weight. Hello to Finland, Timu. Green, you're in California. Where in California are you? Are you safe from the fires? I know California is so big too. Everybody I know in California I've reached out to. I don't have plans to collab with Laura right now. Not anytime soon. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello to Alabama. Oh, it's snowing. Tahir, I have a lot of ab workout videos on YouTube. You could definitely check those out. I do really like working full core and not just doing things like crunches or isolating. I don't have any plans to go to Egypt. Hello to Australia, Christy Lee. Welcome to the live. Is S3X with you? Okay, I just realized what you said. Mitch, that's not appropriate. Please do not ask questions like that. Simply losing fat, Athletic Italian Bella, diet. Diet is literally everything. There's not gonna be a workout that's gonna help you just lose fat. HIIT training will help. Getting on the treadmill, high incline, reasonable speed is gonna help burn fat. Walking 10,000 steps a day is gonna help. But diet is really, really, really important. Thank you. Tahir said green looks really good on me. Yes, the world, I do eat a lot of meat. A lot of protein, Thank you, Jose. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. Abdo said once he finishes college, he wants to come to the US. Very cool. Sounds like a good goal. Get some traveling in. Paul H. asked about my feelings on organic food. Organic food is supposed to be the cleanest. I don't know if I necessarily believe anybody anymore when they say like, oh, this is organic. This is the best thing for you. I don't know if in the US we have any true clean foods. I'm just a skeptic. But if you can buy organic, buy organic. Organic meat, organic fruits and vegetables, definitely is going to be more healthy than those foods with pesticides and chemicals. I just don't know that I really believe when they say organic that our food is actually organic, unless you get it from someplace that you know. But if you can, definitely go organic. Athletic, Italian bella. When you say diet, is that just, no, it's not just a caloric deficit. So I program macros. So there's 3 different ways of looking at diet if you want to get scientific. There's calories, which is your energy that you have throughout the day, energy expenditure. You have your macros, which is your protein, carbs, and fat, which when you set the right amount of calories, you have your protein, carbs, and fat fall in to those calories, and the appropriate amount is what's going to change your body. Now, taking it a step further, if you're looking for health as well, which means balance, micronutrients are really important. So just eating like chicken, rice, and oil, though it's going to be healthier than just being in a caloric deficit, you're not getting enough micronutrients. So I usually program vegetables, fruits, dairy to those that can have dairy, different things like that, so you're getting some probiotics in there, your vitamins, your minerals, things like that. So that takes health into consideration as well. But I hope that helps answer your question. So eating enough protein, carbs, and fat is really important. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, so there's like, oh, if it's 15% organic, they'll label it as organic. So that's what I mean. And then people think they're doing the right thing, and they might just not be, and that sucks. But they're charging you an arm and a leg for it. But some people, farm their own food and stuff, and it's organic. That's obviously going to be the best thing for you. Chris and I train differently, Marcus. I do a lot of HIIT training. He does not. His body is beat up, so he can't take that. But he does work out. He does cardio, walks on the treadmill every day, and then he lifts as well. Just about every day. H.G. Davis, I'm so skilled at filtering comments. Very impressive. Yeah, I really try. Sometimes you guys get me, but like that one earlier, I started reading, and I was like, oh, I don't want to read that one out loud. Probiotic, I actually eat yogurt, Sebastian. There's also, what is it called? I haven't taken it in a while. There's a drink. It's like a fiber drink that if I'm feeling a certain way, I'll start taking it for a couple weeks. My gosh, I can't think of what it's called off the top of my head. But you can take it once or twice a day, 30 minutes before a meal. It's supposed to help your body, but it's a probiotic. Cannot think of what it's called though. But I do have a yogurt every day. Happy Friday, Robbie. Thoughts on amino acid? Is amino acid guys a thing specifically, or is that just a typo? Amino acids are great. I don't know about amino acid guys. I use Blackstone Labs, BCAAs. I also take glutamine, which is really important. I don't know my current measurements. I do know my glutes are 39.5 inches, and they're holding even though the rest of me is shrinking a little bit. Favorite protein shake, Jesse, is Blackstone Labs Isolation. You can use my coupon code at blackstonelabs.com, KristenGraham.KG, for 15% off. Will my training change as I hit 50? So that's like 10 years from now. The way I'm training now, I don't think there's a reason to let it change. The weight training and this kind of cardio component, honestly, but maybe the HIIT training will die down depending on my joints. But right now I feel great, so I don't see a reason for it to change. My mom is in her early 60s and she's still training with HIIT training. So I don't really see a reason for it. Thank you, Victor. He said I'm beautiful. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm definitely sweating, Danny. I do not have plans to come to Ireland. Scott said thank you for all the amazing tips. Happy Friday. He'll be back on the next live. Thank you for tuning in today, Scott. And thank you for all the good comments. Yes, Damien. I've been doing live sessions like this almost daily. It just depends on if I have my HIIT training. Tomorrow I'll probably do HIIT training, but Saturdays are usually a light day for me, so I can probably get in here again. How often do I get on the treadmill? Jen C. Hall asked. My goal is 3 times a week. I believe in setting realistic goals. Timing wise, I'm kind of all over the place because like today, Chris has a doctor's appointment, a follow-up to his throat doctor at 8:30. So I'm sorry, we have to leave here at 8:30. So I had morning clients, I have this little window, and then I have clients around lunchtime. So this was the window that this fit. The other day I was on here somewhere around 10. I think on the weekend I was on here somewhere around like 1 o'clock. So it just depends when I can fit it in, unfortunately. What I could start doing is if I know ahead of time is put it out there that like, this is my goal to get on here, you know, at 7 o'clock, whatever, and we can go from there. I could try and let you guys know ahead of time. Yes, HIIT training is high intensity interval training. HG Davis, thanks for all the info. It's much appreciated. Have a great weekend. No problem, HG Davis. Thanks for coming in here. I appreciate you. Examples of my HIIT. So I go to boot camp for HIIT training. But when I'm home, when I'm like lifting, there's a lot of times I'll do, like if I'm training arms, maybe I'll do, you know, a set of curls, a set of triceps, and then I'll hit the punching bag for like 45 seconds, and then I'll go back in. So my heart rate is staying very elevated. So that's also another version of HIIT training that people take for granted. If you want to like bump up your heart rate, you can like, you know, if you're on chest day, maybe, you know, you're in your warm up, you bang out some burpees, do some dumbbell bench press, maybe do like 10 burpees, go in for another set. You're not gonna be able to go as heavy on the lifting, but you're spiking that heart rate. So it depends on the goal. If you're training for strength, obviously that's not gonna be part of the goal because you're not able to lift as heavy. But if you're training for health, trying to increase that heart rate, that's a really good way to do it. Yeah, I hold the rails on the treadmill because I feel like I'm gonna fall off if I don't. But sometimes I hold in front, sometimes I hold out to the side. Jesse said my channel's great, thanks for the tips. You're very welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're subscribing. Maximum heart rate doing HIIT. Oh, when I'm doing HIIT, my heart rate has gotten up to like 180 beats per minute. I like to see it over 165 when I'm training HIIT training. When it starts to drop down, I feel like I'm not pushing hard enough. And I usually try and keep it up there for like 30 minutes at least. Daniel says a big hello from Liverpool in the UK. Wishing everyone wishes and all my love. Awesome, thank you so much. I've never done powerlifting, no. Man, I am hitting that 40-minute mark now. Is there a way to reach you for your other businesses? Yeah, you can email me. My email is KristenGraham.KG@gmail.com. Thank you, Jesse. Jesse said he subscribed to my YouTube. Thank you. Kevin said I had amazing content. Chris is doing great in 2025. He is. I train legs at least twice a week, sometimes 3 times. I don't think I can do 60 minutes. No, my husband's not a bodybuilder. Neither am I, actually. Believe it or not. My email, one more time, is my name, KristenGraham. My initials, KG, @gmail.com. Yeah, Paul Hundy. I actually have a torn lat on my right side, which is why I stopped competing in strongman. I tore it deadlifting. Partial tear, where your tricep connects to your upper lat. And unfortunately, it has crushed my ability to deadlift as heavy as I used to and stabilize anything overhead. You can see, like, I can't even get my arm completely overhead. So it's crushed those abilities. So having surgery, they said it could help, it could not help. So I was like, why am I gonna have surgery if it's not gonna help? I'm still training. And that was the most important thing for me. How many pounds do my dumbbells go up to? They're called power blocks. Each handle goes up to 90 pounds. There is an additional, I guess, attachment, if you will, that you can purchase. I think then they go up to 120 pounds, but I don't have that attachment. Although my clients are getting pretty strong, I might have to get it if they still make it. I bought these dumbbells in 2008, back when I got married. All right, I am going to shut it down. I've been up at 3.5 this whole time. Oh man, I burned a lot of calories. I'm getting very hungry. And we have to leave soon for Chris's doctor's appointment. No, I was not on the Strongman show. But I hope you guys had fun today on my live. Whew. After injury, when did you know it was time to get back to training hard? So I never really stopped training. Again, it was a partial tear, very slight bruising. I knew instantly when it happened that something was wrong, and then an x-ray showed that it was torn. But I kept training. I stayed away from deadlifting for a couple years, actually. Probably a year and a half, I'd say. And then I've deadlifted in a couple videos more recent. And I'm getting close to 400 pounds again, but it's just not the same. It's not, I used to be able to like lift 400 pounds just after warming up, but now it's like, okay, well, I'm almost there again. So it's frustrating knowing where I was and where I am, but it's a struggle, but I never really stopped training, to answer your question. I believe in blood flow in the body. So if you're injured, some people say like, oh my God, my knee hurts, I can't work out, let me take a week off. You can work out, you can get on a bike, you can train upper body, you can do core work. There's a lot of things that you can do, but maybe don't train over that injury right away. But blood flow in your upper body is going to help heal in your lower body because blood is flowing. It has a course that it runs, so it's going to start healing things. Yeah, Willie, Power Blocks are an amazing product. All right, guys, I will see you next time. I'll probably be on here tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you then.